must say I'm a slow learner because it's taken me 45 years to be able to find something that Lionel finds of value to talk at the Relaxation Centre. So I'm very pleased that we eventually got there. But what I wanted to do is, while we're talking to you about healing touch and self-massage, the workshop we run, I'd all like you to start, take out your hand like this, your arm, put your left hand on top of your hand like that, and that's right, so put your thumb underneath and your fingers on top, and then twist your hand. That's it. And so what you've got to now say is, bye-bye, Auntie. Bye-bye, Auntie. That's pretty simple. Now, can you feel underneath your finger that you're actually going across a muscle system? Okay, and that's the fascia. So we're releasing the muscle system of the lower arm. So that's what we do. We release fascia, myofacial, muscle fascia on the muscle systems. So I'm going to talk to you about that. So you can do that and practice that as you go, and you just say bye-bye, Auntie. And the other thing you do is pump blood to the muscle while you're releasing the tight skin on the muscle. So the tight skin goes around a muscle like that, the connective tissue goes that, locks in, and you can't get enough blood into your muscle. So all we're doing is releasing it so the muscle can do that, warm it up, you do the healing, and what I call it, I do the ironing. So that's what we do. Now, while I was I was a chartered accountant for 40 years and did all sorts of other funny jobs during that period. And then I hit a brick wall when I turned 56, a good time to hit brick walls. And so 4 years later, at the age of 60, I started a new career. And I thought, what'll I do? I'd done reflexology also as a party trick for 40 years. So I went and did a diploma of reflexology. And I thought, once we've done an assessment of what the issues are in the body, on the hands and the feet, I might as well go and learn how to do the massage to help those aspects in the body. So I then did a remedial massage course, and we started off the usual thing, Swedish massage, rub the muscles. And then, after a little while, we started studying myofascia, which was designed by Leonardo da Vinci in 1490, but took until 1930 for Dr. Ida Rolf to start using it for the release of emotional stress in the skin of the body. So we called Rolfing, and it's now morphed into myofascia. So you can see here, you just follow muscle systems through your body. So that's why we were just... so I just want to really give you a visual, and you can see your arm line here. So if we do a massage on the lower arm, it goes all the way up the arm and into your neck. So if you've got a sore neck muscle, start rubbing it down in here. Pretty simple. And does anyone remember or know the Kirilpa Bridge in town at Gomar? It's a fiddlestick bridge. It's got a bone like that, and it's got 4 wires on it. So that is the strongest bridge in Brisbane, and our body is structured exactly the same way. So all I'm doing really is, for example, if a muscle skin gets tight like that, all I'm doing is rubbing that to stretch it back out to its normal position. That's pretty simple. So from that, and so what we also do is, this led me to start to understand quite a lot more things, like how we integrate our whole body. And so from there I started doing integrated medical approach to what we do here, and we use the physical body, the muscles. We then use the fascia to do the release of the emotional body. So when you get stressed, you compress, so we uncompress your body. We then look at what may be causing that stress in the emotional body, and a lot of that may be duality thinking. So we look at how we can help you to look at encompassing thinkings. Because often people say, I always shop at Woolworths, you shop at Coles, and obviously you're right and I'm absolutely wrong, because it's duality thinking. So we get a lot of advertising of duality thinking in our everyday news items. So what we're really saying now, use encompassing thinking, 360 degrees in a compass. And we then look at the spiritual body, or the endocrine gland body, which is your chakras. So we look at rebalancing those energy systems. We then look at your energetic body, which is your aura around your body. So often if we are stressed and tight, we then compress our energy systems. We don't have a good personal space. And we then look at the eternal body, which is made up of two aspects. One is 180,000 years of DNA records, which we've inherited from our ancestry, and so we're trying to clean all that up at the moment. And then we also realize that we're all a piece of energy, and as you know, energy can't be destroyed or created. So our energy that we are manifesting is at least 15 billion years old, and we just happen to be manifesting as Robert at the moment. So that we look at all those different aspects in our massage. Our course is so that you can take responsibility to start doing this while you're watching TV or on the bus or having a cup of coffee, so that we encourage you to use these advantages. So that's what we do in our course. And page 11, we actually have a course this afternoon, 2 o'clock till 5. So, and we do it approximately every 2 months. Any questions? That's good. We also do quite a lot of work with what Margaret does in dyslexia. So we do a lot of work in the sphenoid bone in the right side of the head. So we do a lot of that sort of work to help those sorts of things. We also do a lot of work with autistic and anorexics, bulimias, dyslexics, and we call them highly sensitive people who are generally not fitting into society. So we do a lot of work with that. So after I realized that I tried to be an accountant for 40 years dealing with people making money, that there was a whole shift of the consciousness of the planet, that we need to get the 800 million highly sensitive people in the world to start taking the responsibility and the strength to start changing the way we run the world. So that's where I'm up to. There we go.